This house is very nice, very cozy, and these pillows look familiar.
They're
So
just
how
pillows,
come?
Jay.
Yeah, how come? Everybody left and you wanted me to stay? What? Did I do something wrong again, or do you
No,
need
no,
me
no. You
for a
didn't do
therapy
anything wrong.
session, or?
Well, probably soon. You might need it again. You kind of were a bit out of it today.
Well, I was only not really as communicative because I didn't, rules of hospitality. I had
Rules
to
of
be on.
hospitality don't stop you from talking. They just stop
Well,
you from causing issues.
I just I didn't trust myself to not cause issues, so
Oh, yeah. Well, that's like. Well, yeah. Most people just kind of, headed home. I mean, obviously, this isn't my home, but
yeah,
still. Yeah. So,
yeah.
I think you can guess who's not here right now. Who should be here?
Silas,
Yes.
Beezus.
Um. Whose
I
house is
noticed.
this?
I just noticed Beezus. I guess it's different. I mean,
It's still Beezus. Nothing wrong there.
it's a bit off-putting that they're a computer account, or I don't know.
To be fair, you also were suspicious of them already.
Um, Dad,
But that's not the point. That's
I
not the
try
point
not to
at
think
all.
about that.
Yes. So you know. But whose house is this? Because this is not Beezus' house.
This is Silas's,
Okay. Yes.
whatever
And
name he goes
Simon had
by
to.
now.
He had to run off to do something
Why did you
and
punch me?
asked me to. Because I fucking have issues with that, Jayne. You know this. Jesus. And he asked me to
Right,
give
I
you
forgot.
this.
Home. Oh, another
Uh,
compass. Hmm. I
I
had
mean,
one.
you know what to do with those, right?
Yeah, no, just to follow them. But I had one very similar.
Yeah. So how about we go follow it?
Um, well, that's not off-putting at all. I feel like I'm being walked into a trap or something.
It's me. I'm your therapist,
I know, but
who's actively
this
trying to help you get better with stuff. Am I going? Why would I lead you into a trap?
this
If you were
kind of
gonna get led into
sucks.
a trap, it would have been the party, considering how many people there didn't like you.
Right, right. That's true. I I knew I saw something in the distance when I was standing in the trees.
Yes.
When did when did this place appear?
Well, why don't you knock, open the door, and find out?
I remember those banners.
But
I remember this
oh,
house.
you remember this? Okay.
I remember this was just taking it in. Turn my music down. My music is way too loud right now. Hold on. Okay. I remember this place all too well. Does the inside still look the same? Oh, this is the lodestone it leads to. I don't know, should I go in? It is. It's exactly as I remember it.
As you remember it?
It was Sage's old house. Back, in that land long ago. During
Why don't we
the
look
war.
around?
Well, I wonder. Is this still the same? I remember. Oh, it is still the same. We used to have, practice fights down here. We used to have, like, I don't know, this is where we used to, like, hide out or have practice fights or just hang out whenever there was trouble.
Lots of fun memories.
Yeah. What is... Is this part of therapy? Just leading me on a nostalgia trip for something that doesn't exist anymore?
Well, just keep looking at stuff. Think about how it felt. Minutes on stuff, you know, just think about how stuff was.
Everything is... balcony. With the binoculars.
Is everything the same?
Yeah.
What memories do you have of up here?
Well, obviously, since this was Sage's old house, it overlooked an ocean where there was a lighthouse, and I had my old home before it got destroyed. But it was basically like a little seaside beach house. Sage and Nova lived here. Well, I don't think Nova lived here, but stayed here quite often. The three of us
must
were...
have been nice.
For a short while, it was just us against the world. Everybody was against us. But, no matter how many bases that we had, or hideouts, we always seemed to come back to here.
Come back together?
Well, regroup, I should say. Regroup here. This was our safe place of sorts.
So what if I told you this wasn't just there, do you think?
Oh, it's gotta be some sort of mirage. I don't know how an exact replica of this place could just appear.
Um, you can come out now.
Listen, I just wanted a good entrance, okay?
Who? Who's
From
here?
one demon to another, I was just trying to have a good entrance, alright? I was trying. You just had to ruin it.
Is this real?
We'll find out.
Are you real?
Let me see.
Is that really you?
I think I'm pretty sure I'm very real, sis.
Oh my god.
Very real.
It's really you.
Sorry
Oh
about
my
the flowers.
gosh.
I was in the trees waiting.
You were waiting this whole. How long have you? How long have you been here?
About a week.
A week.
Kind of helping me recuperate.
How did you?
Traveling here wasn't exactly easy.
How did you get here? Oh my god. I
Hold
can't
that
believe
off for
you're
later
here.
when you're not bawling your eyes out.
No, it's
Are you
fine.
okay?
You just. I didn't know you would be. I didn't think I would ever see you again.
You read the letter, didn't you? Here, take it out right now. Read the last thing I told you.
You'll have to give me a second.
Go ahead, take your time. So did I do good, or did I do good?
I will see you again.
I told you I would.
I just can't. I can't believe you're here.
At first it was just Silas talking to me about things, but then Silas got Asmodee involved, and they both kind of agreed that it would probably be a good idea for me to be here sooner rather than later. So we sped up the process, I guess.
How? Does Vermilion know you're here?
It took a lot of convincing, but I got him to agree on one thing.
What?
He couldn't find anyone good enough to replace you as my guard, so I was able to convince him that the next best thing is to get back here with you. You were saying?
I just. I know I look a lot different than the last time you saw me.
Yeah, you definitely do. You dyed your fur? That was not something you mentioned.
Well, just a tiny bit. I was
Why
kind of
blue?
inspired off of. It's what my friend Ink had.
Well, you have a lot of time to tell me about everything, because I don't have much of a clue of anything else that's happening. Silas and the others kind of just gave me a minor rundown, but that aside, I don't really know much of anything, so I'm leaving the storytelling up to you.
I didn't expect you to be here. This place can be kind of dangerous.
Oh, please. Jayne, we dealt with the Atlas War for like an entire year, and I was able to last through that. I think I'll be fine.
I know.
Silas at least told me enough that this place is full of lunatics. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, you look great, though.
Yeah, Vermilion thought I might as well try and have a vacation. I've been cooped up in that castle for a while.
It must be decades by now.
It's only been about 15 years. I don't think it's been that long. Remember, that much time might have passed, but it felt like a breeze. Honestly, from when you were first taken, I think it only felt like a year. Like, a lot of time passes, but it goes by pretty quickly. So a lot of things happened.
I miss it so much there. How is everything?
Things are alright. Don't ask about work. I worked so hard to get you to take a break, and then you were taken, and then this was basically just a very long break. Come on, I don't need you talking about work the moment I show up.
No, it's fine, I just...
And from what Asmodee
I've
told me,
been
you're in
so
therapy now,
homesick.
which is new.
Yeah, I've just been very
It's a
homesick.
very
No,
necessary thing.
Has that been good? Has there been progress?
I think we had a breakthrough last time.
I think with me showing up, there's definitely been a breakthrough.
Yeah, probably.
so much has happened. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin.
If it makes you any happier at all, if you are happy, I hope you are, because of me
I
being
be
sent
happy
here,
you're
Vermilion,
here?
Vermilion does require of you to resume your work as my bodyguard. So you most likely will have to resume that, though I wish you didn't, because obviously this was basically the first long break you've ever had in a while, but that's besides the point.
I thought you didn't
Hopefully you
want
don't
me to
mind that.
return.
No. He couldn't really tell you, but you weren't exactly capable of coming back, because of the whole Skulk Gods thing. So we couldn't really say anything else. It would have been better to have you be angry at him for saying you can't return rather than be depressed because of the people above, or however you would refer to them. If that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. Oh God, I can't believe you're here. And this place, this is your old place. This is...
You can thank Silas for this. He said he promised me an exact replica. Aside from a few minor changes, I actually have a bathroom. Though lava baths I still prefer. So there's no
Lava
bathtub in
baths.
here.
Oh, you always did love your lava baths.
Well, yeah. Are you okay? You've been crying for a bit.
No, I've been more than fine. I've been more than great. I'm just... Oh gosh, you have no idea how much I missed you.
That bad? I thought you were having fun. I mean, aside from what you were telling me in the letters,
Oh,
I'm not
fun?
really sure. I'm basing this off of what I know.
There's so
Somewhat.
much fucking trauma packed into this person.
Okay, true.
Oh, yeah.
And I can
I
name
just-
on,
I don't
like,
know.
one hand the number of people who tolerate Jayne.
I kind of have a worse reputation here than I did back in the Harshlands.
I mean, I can imagine. I mean, if it's worse, I mean, you did a lot of crazy shit back in the Harshlands. I can only imagine what you did here.
It's something bad. I'll tell you about it when I'm ready.
When you're ready, does that mean... Actually, that's a good question. Has Jayne eaten yet at all?
I've eaten.
Had a drink? What'd you drink?
Had some stuff at the party, didn't you?
Yeah, I had some
Well, from
milk.
what Silas listed to me, a lot of it was sweets. Well, at least a lot of the food at the spread, I guess.
Yeah, I've had some milk.
Well, you can't just drink milk, you need more than that.
I still have our photo from when we went on that first hunt. I have that you sent me. It's hanging up. So
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly expect a response aside from a few of them. I mostly just sent those in case you were feeling homesick. I thought that would help.
Oh, I gotta show you Orencia. Oh my goodness, you would have loved Orencia.
How about we go one step at a time, or even better, one
there's so
world
much I
at a
gotta.
time.
There's so much I gotta show
We'll
you. So
take
many
it
people
slow.
I
Take
gotta
it slow.
introduce
We
you
have
to.
all the time in the
Jayne.
world. It's fine. We have all the time in the world.
But what if Vermilion needs you back home?
No,
Wait,
please, Jayne.
Perhaps your first
He
choice,
sent me
your
here because he
court
couldn't find a replacement for you. I'm here for as long as you're here. And besides, I can't exactly leave. Once someone enters the domain of the Skulk Gods, they can't just go. They're just here, so I'm gonna be here for a while. I knew what I was doing. Like I said, we have all the time in the world.
It's just
Just
you returning.
breathe.
It just feels like a part of me has returned. You know, someone who is always there for me no matter what.
Well, after what the others have been telling me about your court case, I'm sure, hopefully, this will help.
Oh, you know about that, huh?
Well, I had to be. Silas inducted me as an honorary datum member. I kinda had to know.
I don't know.
Well, aside from being an honorary member, I'm also your brother, so that's another thing that requires me to know, but you know what I mean. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just. Oh gosh, I don't know what to say.
I think you're gonna be dehydrated after all the crying. We should probably get you some water.
No, I'm fine. I had milk earlier.
Well,
Oh,
here's
gosh.
another one. I poured some earlier,
you.
but it's for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But, how do I look? Do I look alright? I mean, I
You
look a
look
bit
good.
different.
Though your ears are a bit messed up, though it's nothing new. Also, what the fuck? Your tail is gone again?
I,
Ugh, at this rate,
you
I'm just going to
know,
have to figure out a different way for you to have a tail.
well, I had a
Without
bit of
it-
an
You
accident
should probably just
with,
be thankful that's the only thing gone.
yeah,
What is that supposed to mean?
Jayne has a lot of enemies.
iron still burns me.
Well, considering all of the
badly.
crazy people living here, aside from the people in Aditum, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Harshlands was full of crazy people.
I don't
It's
know
just-
if I'd call the enemies crazy for being Jayne's enemy without Jayne treats some
Well,
people.
from what
But we're
Silas told me,
working on it.
everyone here has problems, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Iron still burns me pretty badly.
I can imagine.
I haven't really been the best fae out there, considering I was never really too familiar with their customs.
Yeah, I think other than that, I think I remember Silas telling me you were struggling to actually act like a fae. But aside
Well,
from that, you
I-
were bound by the rules of hospitality, so at least I know you can do that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're doing your best, that's all that matters. You just have to try harder.
Right.
Okay. What did you eat back at that party?
I had some cookies. Cookie cats, that's what they're called. They're like
Seems pretty
Ice
on theme.
cream.
Okay.
sandwiches,
Yeah.
but like cat shaped.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I've never had any of those before, but I can understand the description. Anything else, or was that it?
Also-
Did you seriously only eat that?
I had some honey.
That's not even filling, that's sugar.
I got stung by a bee while eating the honey.
Well, it looks like it healed, but that's good to hear.
The honey from the hive without the...
Was that on accident? I don't think you're the kind of person who does that on purpose.
Yeah, it was an accident.
I mean, unless you're asking for bees to hurt you.
I didn't see that there wasn't a fireplace.
Okay, Asmodee. Jesus.
I can't believe you two know each other, and oh my gosh.
Well, I'd been here for about a week. I got to know everyone at Adytum pretty well during the time being. I had to recuperate. Traveling from one side of the Omniverse to the other to here was not exactly easy. It's kind of like going on a plane and traveling across a country and then you get sick. It's not the best.
I'm glad you're here, though. I haven't really been all too happy here recently.
Well, hopefully we can fix that.
But on the other hand,
considering from...
I don't know. I now that I'm thinking about it, with the whole court trial coming up and everything that I've done since leaving, and quite frankly, I feel a bit embarrassed.
About what? What, because I'm here now, with you doing all this stuff?
I don't know, like, I don't know what's going to happen at this court trial, and if something happens to me, I don't want you to see it. Because, like, what if I have to... I don't know, what if I have to go away, or what if I'm, like, exiled, or I don't know, we just reunited.
You know we're talking in front of the judge right now, right?
Yeah, I don't know if this is your best idea.
Like, these aren't even ideas, this is just you being anxious, and I get that. But right now we're literally talking in front of, I am assuming, to be the judge at your trial. I think with all of your anxiety, I doubt any of those terrible things are going to happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
How about we try to help with your delirium and actually get you to eating something that's filling? We could go fishing.
Yeah, like we used to do.
I need to remember where I...
And this house has a...
the fishing rod, though.
This house has a balcony. Like we used to sit on the balcony and, oh goodness. How are my cats doing, by the way? Because I remember a few cats of mine got left behind.
Being taken taken care of. I'm trying to remember correctly. I'm pretty sure they're fine.
Half of them stayed and half of them managed to find their way here.
Not that one. Well, I'm pretty sure they're okay. I don't think there's anything that you need to worry about.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Come on, compared to this place, I think Crimson Hollow has to be one of the most mundane places to worry about crazy stuff happening.
Well, Crimson Hollow was an organized kingdom where everybody knew each other, and I was home.
That's true.
Until today, this place hasn't felt like home.
Well, I mean, I guess it's time for that to change, I guess. But I guess one thing I can guarantee is that I'm definitely sure that nothing inhumane is going to happen to you. I mean, if anyone wanted you to die, or be tortured, or be put in exile, people would just do that to you, without a court case. And without an unbiased judge.
The getting tortured part, that's happened a couple times already.
Well, yeah, but was that under a verdict of a trial? Or was that just
No.
happening because people are lunatics and decided they wanted to hurt you?
One of them was by a possessed angel, and the other was a AI robot.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning the AI part. In the letter,
Yeah.
at least.
Oh, that's a long story. There's so much. There's a big to-do list. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there is. How about the first thing? I don't. We can go back to that tunnel, and I can see if they have a fishing rod I can borrow. It looks like I didn't pack it, even though I intended to do so.
Fishing rod, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, do I have... Oh, this is a different shoulder.
Please, that's yours. I can just get my own.
No. You can borrow mine.
Alright.
I mean,
I have
you can
it
borrow mine, and you guys can
somewhere.
catch up, and I can go pass out at Simon's house.
You are literally not affected by alcohol, if that's what I think it is. Because I literally
I'm
just got a
tired.
message from Silas on. Oh, alright. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I have mine.
Have at it.
Alright, you go ahead and go.
The only
Just
difference...
TP over there, soul.
The only difference this house has is that it's not overlooking, the waters.
It's overlooking a big lake, though. Oh god, it's raining. Oh god, it's raining.
Oh man,
It's a good thing the rain only... It's a good thing only a little bit of water doesn't hurt me like regular Endurians. It just gives me a rash.
I still can't believe you're here. Oh my goodness.
Well, I told you I would see you again. What, you think I'm gonna make promises and not hold up to them?
No, I know you better than that.
Oh my god, a book. I got a book. Loyalty 3, power 4, and brought 4.
My fishing
God.
rod, everybody.
Let's see if you can get a book. I want to see if you can get a book. Let me sit. This is probably a better thing to do.
Oh, there's a fish.
Gimme a book.
Oh goodness,
Oh man, I
what-
missed it.
Is there anything in specific that you would like to know first?
How about when you first showed up?
I mean, when I first arrived to Avencia.
Oh,
that
pufferfish.
was the-
Oh, well, it went to you.
You can have it if you want. I'm not too huge
No, you can
on
keep it.
pufferfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought that was your whole thing.
I kind of
Oh,
laid
here's a
off
fish.
of it a bit. I'm more into...
Yo, you got another one.
I still like catnip and milk, but pufferfish, it kind of just leaves a bad taste in my mouth now.
Better eat those fish while we pick them up. Do you, like, as a cat, because I'm just genuinely curious, do you like eating those when they're, like, still raw? Or do you eat them when they're cooked instead?
Raw fish never really bothered me. I mean, regular house cats eat raw fish, and that's how you tame them, so I never really had an issue.
That's true. Oh, great. Alright. So, considering I literally just saw you get pulled from some weird blue vibrant portal or whatever it was, I can't even remember, it's been a bit. So, like, what happened?
Oh my god, I don't know where to begin. There's a whole...
Well, let's just start from the beginning. How it was after you were, taken, and once you arrived.
So... When I was first taken, Avencia... Oh shit. Misclicked. Misclicked and dropped my fishing rod. Anyway.
Did you just move closer?
Look, I missed my brother, okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not judging. What did I pick up? That's just a water bottle.
It's been a long ass time. So Orencia was the last world before this one. The Skull Gods wanted to bring in people from different dimensions that thought specifically the dimensions that they took everybody from were places that the Skull Gods deemed as lonely. And considering we were in, you know, they decided to bring me in. And I'm guessing after me and Sloth were brought in, that place got destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah, that was not a sight I thought I'd be beholding.
So Arshlands are really
It
gone.
wasn't really fun seeing the whole world start to crumble. I mean, thankfully Vermilion got me out and we traveled back to the Fey Realm before we were completely wiped off the face of what was used to be a planet before it was destroyed, but, you know.
It was abandoned for a while anyway.
It was basically around 450 years when that happened, so I'm pretty sure everyone was already dead by that time.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought me in. I found myself in, like, this meteor crater of sorts. It was this big crater, and then there was a big island full of different buildings and people.
That sounds pretty.
The first person I met was a duck by the name of Flock, who told me
You didn't
some
try to eat them,
stories.
did you?
No. When have I ever eaten a duck?
I don't know.
I'm more of a chicken person.
Right.
Chicken and duck are different. The only chicken I never ate was, oh god, what was that one chicken's name? I forget the name of Ari's chicken. It was like...
Arya's chicken?
Yeah, I think it was like Winston or something like that. I don't remember.
I think it was something along the lines.
It was either Winston or Waddles.
I think it might have been Waddles, maybe?
I don't remember. Like I said, it's been too long. But, I was shown around a bit. Not long after, that's when I first encountered Sloth again. And she was pretty much the exact same as we saw her last time.
Exactly the same?
Book. Sharpness 3.
Oh, what book is it?
Sharpness 3.
That's actually pretty useful.
She was the exact same, yeah. Her kids are gone, though. Bunny and Frop.
Yeah, I already knew.
And, of course, GC's gone, too.
Yeah.
But, you know, it everybody dies eventually. It's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I also, shortly before we first left to go to Crimson Hollow, my my sister figure, Venus. You remember her?
Yeah, I remember Venus.
She and B were able to go to their afterlives. They, their spirits got freed and they were able to go home.
That's
and
good
I
to know.
haven't seen neither of them since. I'm getting off track.
It happens.
Sloth basically just kept reminding me about the old days, about the bad stuff that's happened, and yada yada. Like, that's pretty much every single time we see each other. She just keeps bringing up bad history.
Yeah, I get it.
I
just have a question, because I just remember, like, learning a few things. I just have, like, one question. I don't know if, like, it's, like, a bad question to ask, but I was just hearing about a few things, and I thought I might as well ask, so, like... So I remember hearing a few things about you being the Skull God's pet?